Hi, my name is Rhonda Gipson-Willis. I like to refer to myself as your dream pusher's favorite dream pusher. What I do is I help women marry their passion to their purpose so that they can live the life of their dreams. And if you are watching this video, I know, or I suspect that I know, at least two things about you. I know that you are a woman who knows that you want more. And I also know that maybe you're thinking you could use a little help getting to more. If you're that woman, you're in the right place, because I've specifically developed a program with you in mind. And what I've learned during the last 5 years of doing this work is that I am not alone. I am not alone in having a big, audacious, bold, crazy, scary dream. And knowing that there's more for me. I'm not alone. I'm thinking that you may also be like me. And it's for the women like me that I created the Purpose Zone Academy. Now, I had done the programs before. I've been enrolled in different programs, and I've gone in, I've done the work. There's been the 10-week, 12-week, the 6-month program where if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. There's no waiting to see if you figure it out. There's no let me step you through this process. And I even had a coach say to me once that 90% of the people who completed her program never actually enacted it. And I sat back and I thought, I don't think that's the type of program I want to do. I don't want to do something where people are left behind, where people are getting stuck. I really want to add value to people's lives. I really want to see people have the breakthrough. I really want to be a part of that breakthrough because I recognize that that's part of my purpose. And so again, I took that information and I created the Purpose Zone Academy. But I'm going to be honest, I tried to do it the other way because other people were doing it and I thought I could do it differently. It would be a different experience, and it turns out that it wasn't. Women got stuck. Women got stuck, and when they got stuck, I went back for them. And when I went back for them, I thought, I don't think this is the way it should be. So with that, I really went back to the drawing board. And what I came up with is so exciting, and I cannot wait to share it with you. I cannot wait to share what I've created that eliminates all the barriers, all the things that I've heard. I've heard, Rhonda, it's not a good time for me. Rhonda, I don't have the time to do this. Rhonda, I don't know what my purpose is. Rhonda, you are way too expensive. I've heard all of that. And I recognize that the barriers are real. I also recognize that sometimes we don't even realize that our barriers, that although they are real, they are still excuses. So I want to eliminate the excuses. I wanted to give every woman who really wanted it an opportunity to go for it. So let me tell you what I did. So I created a monthly subscription program. Now, you're probably thinking, what do you mean monthly subscription? I mean monthly subscription. Just like you buy a magazine, just like you pay for Netflix, just like you have HBO, just like you have a gym membership. This is a monthly subscription program that will have all the options available that you need to help build a firm, dream-pushing foundation. So let me tell you about the components. Let me tell you about it. The first and the main thing is the community of dream pushers who are driven, who are there to hold each other accountable, who are there to see their dreams come true, who sometimes need the rah-rah. What I found is that a lot of dreams die in the quiet because they don't have any support, because people don't have folks behind them who are able to help push their dreams, because sometimes dreamers are surrounded by people who've never seen anybody dream that big before, and so they don't know how to support your dream. So I'm building a community full of women who are there to support each other and get support, so that we can take advantage of the synergy of genius, right? And also hold each other accountable. I'm also including master classes. If you know me, you know that I have some ridiculously dope friends. I have friends who are doing some magnificent things, who have pursued their dreams in ways that are enviable, who have done things and pushed past barriers and have looked back on their life and who have decided that small time wasn't wasn't what they wanted, what they desired. And so we'll be having conversations, and you'll have the opportunity to sit in on those conversations and glean the knowledge from them. Not only the motivation and the inspiration, and I'm a big motivation and inspiration girl. I believe that motivation and inspiration can be that steam to push you to get to that next level. Zig Ziglar has a quote, and he says that, people say that motivation doesn't last. He says, neither does bathing, which is why we do it daily. So I'm looking at the motivational aspect, but also you'll get from these conversations tools and techniques on how to push your dream forward. You'll learn from some of the best. And I'm also offering the opportunity to have professional and personal development. That in and of itself is worth the cost of admission. I've spent my lifetime developing and nurturing people. I spent the last 5 years doing leadership development and professional development, teaching those things, doing it internally. And what I recognize is that most of us don't know ourselves as well as we think we know ourselves. And so I'm developing courses that are geared towards helping you increase your level of self-awareness, your level of emotional intelligence, where this does not only help you in the realm of pursuing your dreams, but it helps you as you develop as a person in your daily life. And then of course, you get access to me, right? You get your Ask Me Anything sessions where I'll come in and I'll open the floor. You can ask anything about entrepreneurship, professional development, any question that you have. And this is the thing, if I don't know it, I won't tell you that I know it. I won't pretend that I know it. But I probably know someone who knows the answer to it. So these Ask Me Anythings allow you to have an opportunity to get some laser coaching, which again is well worth the cost of this program in and of itself. And then there's some other bonuses that I don't want to talk about just yet, but I'm working on, and you have some opportunities to get that. And so I invite you to try it out. And this is the way that it works. It's a subscription, and so you have complete control over it. Once you get in, if you decide that, this isn't for me, you opt out. If you decide that you want to wait a couple of months and gather the information and check in and you work at your own pace, it's your subscription. You can binge watch all of the programming at one time if you want. But the beauty of this is the community of being able to go in and run things by folks who are in the same shoes as you, who are able to speak to that, and someone like me who could be a couple steps ahead of you. And you get to leverage the knowledge of my experience over the last 5 years, of the tens of thousands of dollars that I've invested in my personal and professional growth, of the coaching that I've had, of the coaching that I currently have. So on the outside looking in, if it were me, I would consider this a no-brainer, right? I understand that you might not recognize the full value of this just yet, but I'm here to tell you, this is really, it's like an offer you shouldn't refuse. And when I tell you my coach looked at me side-eyed, she looked at me side-eyed and said, "What are you doing? You are giving away way too much for way too little." And I said, I don't want any excuses. I want to build a community. I want women to get together. I want women to see themselves in other women who are doing the things that they want to do, because I know how that can make a difference in making a dream come true. So I invite you to check it out. If you're interested, click the button. Come on through. I'll be waiting for you on the other side, and I can't wait to help you push that dream. Bye.